Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. And the 49ers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Louisville's offense will start this game off. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The 49ers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hauser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Watson. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, he's got guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the move, it's Stokes. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
That route is a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
And the 49ers are marching down the field. Looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet.
They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air, it's Nolan. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand, nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than the sack.
The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Burris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Touchdown, Niners! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Pocket breaking down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Finding open areas. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The A team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. On the run, it's Stokes. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. The short hands, it's Watson. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down, now they're staring at fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these fourth down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nolan. grab near the marker. It's Skinner. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Going to the run, it's Watson. Makes a man miss. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Stokes. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Stokes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The 49ers look to keep this drive humming. Right back to the well. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it to the right. He breaks a tackle. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Nolan. He's got it down the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to
know where to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? but certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.